All right, so the first reason is definitely going to be the price. You can find these in the used refurbished marketplace, like the one I have here, for around $400, and I expect the price to come down. This is a great value for what we actually get here. Number two is the XDR OLED display. The colors look great. It's HDR10, 1200 nits peak brightness, so it's not super bright by today's standards, but as you can see, I'm still able to see this phone outside. It's 6.7 inches, 1284 by 2778. 458 for the PPI, so the text and everything looks very sharp. And I think the only thing that kind of looks dated with this phone is probably this knot. Reason number three, you have a triple camera setup and the photos look great. You have a 12 megapixel camera across the board and you have 3 times optical zoom. That still looks great. 15 times max zoom, and you get some nice crispy shots, great colors, great dynamic range. I was really happy with how the images came out, and I would say it's the same thing for video as well. You can shoot in 4K, 24 or 60, and you get some really great video, great dynamic range, great color. The zoom is pretty nice on here as well too. So I would say if you're somebody trying to get into content creation, you could easily buy this phone and just pick up and start recording. Number four would be the hardware. This phone feels great. It's IP68 dust and water resistant. The camera design looks pretty identical to the 16 Pro Max. The only difference, honestly, that you will really notice is that it is a bit heavier because they moved to the titanium, but it still has a nice premium feel to it. And overall, the hardware I think looks great. It doesn't look dated at all. Number five would be the Apple A15 chip. Not only does this chip still perform pretty well in benchmarks, it is just a great performer overall. So we're talking about general performance, navigating, opening and closing, animations. We're also talking about gaming performance is excellent on the 13 Pro Max. Considering the price, we can play PUBG 120 frames. Pretty much any game that I threw at it, it was able to do a good job. So whether you're playing PUBG, Genshin, at this price point, you're getting very good frame rates. I'm not having any overheating problems. You have 128 gigs and 6 gigs of RAM. And that's the only thing here is that these older iPhones only have 6 gigs of RAM, so they don't get any of the Apple Intelligence features, unfortunately. But I think general performance here is awesome, and gaming performance is great. Number six would be the battery life. The 13 Pro has a 4,352 milliamp hour battery, and this one has 86% battery health. And I'm still able to get a full day out of the 13 Pro Max. It's actually pretty good battery life for an older flagship. And of course, if you replace the battery, you get even better screen on time. But even with this, battery percentage, I'm still getting pretty good screen on time. We also have 15-watt charging on here, and you also do have the MagSafe capability on here. And yeah, so I really don't have any issues when it comes to battery performance. Number seven would be software support. So this phone is currently getting iOS 26. It's in the beta stage right now. So the good thing about Apple, iPhones is that they usually pledge around 5 to 6 years. So we could potentially see up to iOS 28 on the 13 Pro Max, and iOS 26 is going to be a big visual overhaul, so it'll make it feel a lot fresher, a lot newer, like a 16 Pro Max, which is going to be pretty exciting when that finally rolls out. Number eight would be the speaker quality. So the speaker quality is very good on the 13 Pro Max. You have a really nice full and balanced sound, really good punchy bass on here, and even at max volume, there's no distortion. I'll go ahead and let you guys hear. So very strong speakers, guys. Even when you close or you cover the bottom speaker, you still get very good bass, very good sound out of the top speaker. Number nine, I really like the haptic feedback on here. It has a pretty strong motor, so when you're typing or just clicking on apps trying to move them, it has a really strong motor. The vibration motor is also really good as well too. So if you have your phone on vibrate, you can definitely feel it. So I think it's a pretty strong motor. Number 10 would be the Apple Pro Raw and the Pro Res. So like I was saying, if you are into content creation, or if you just want to do just take some better photos, get more dynamic range, better video. Yes, the gigabytes are going to be a lot bigger, but I'm telling you guys, the overall video and picture quality is a lot better, and you can do more with editing. So in conclusion, I think the 13 Pro Max is a great older flagship. It will hold its value pretty well. So if you do use it and you eventually end up selling it in a year or two, you can actually still get a decent amount of money back on these phones. iPhones typically hold their value a lot better. But Yeah, I think this phone is overall great across the board. Great hardware, great cameras, great, software, very smooth. It's not laggy or anything like that. You can play games on here perfectly fine. And yeah, so I think it's an overall solid buy for anyone considering, buying an iPhone. So be sure to let me know what you guys think. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit that bell and click the thumbs up. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.